from the university professors to the sewers that you crawl through. Yes, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for so much for your patience. We're back with Precipice of Prestigia. When we last left off, the party did their best to take down the dozen or so Mr. Clippies that had just generated out of nowhere. But were unfruitful, and unfortunately, a few managed to slip away just as the announcement that the ship was making a unexpected detour to avoid a storm of wild magic that, just so happens to happen in the Astral Sea. What can you do? But yeah, so you guys are downtown at this moment, I think, and as you guys are kind of reconvening and recollecting yourselves, maybe even with a few chunks of the hard light Mr. Clippies that are still around, you begin to hear music start to play. All of the Chris cores begin to anthem together and chime along to what you all recognize, Lola even quicker than the rest, to be the Eldath Cola jingle.
Blah.
I think I want to Eldath Cola now.
Ugh. Oh yeah, you're supposed to fight me. You wanted to fight me.
She just shoves Lola.
Oh my god, do it again.
Lola's on the ground.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, do it again.
No.
she looks at the crystal core too.
I'm just imagining on the crystal core, Lola wins appears.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Remy kind of does those little stretches you do to just keep limber. I wonder who the new Eldath Cola rep is going to be.
Probably somebody lame. She's still on the ground. She's just looking at her crystal core.
Yeah, totally lame. Not unlike somebody.
Hey, don't talk about Starlight like that right in front of her face, Remy. Jesus.
Why? Why would I say anything behind her back that I wouldn't say to her face? That makes no sense.
I feel like Starlight's perched on either a lamppost or the side of a building, just because trying to maintain some distance, feathers bristling. Maybe we could do something more productive. Why was Mr. Clippy interacting with this trash? Or
maybe
sure,
he was getting in touch with who he is.
Let me just check this real quick. I have to see, and Lola's gonna try to check the sing-song sound coming from the crystal core to check if they've announced the spokesperson yet.
Yeah, it's easy to find. You as you pull out your crystal core, you see that the announcement is currently happening in real time, and as you pull the stream up on the core, and it continues but I feel subconsciously Lola is continuing to walk. Maybe the party is with her, and as all the Chris cores are chiming together in the Eldath jingle, you come to a small ceremony that's happening in the downtown area, and you see it's all Eldath Cola branded with the classic owlbear logo mascot.
Yeah.
It's a polar owlbear, though, of course.
Oh, of course it is.
We love the polar owlbear. Remy's they're so stinking cute. It's all propaganda, but it's such cute propaganda.
What is Nyx's reaction to seeing the polar owlbear mascot?
Nyx, because Lola has always badmouthed the polar bear mascot, Nyx boos it, but in a very cheerful way. Boo! Boo!
Yeah, boo! Boo!
Hey, Nyx, you can formulate your own opinion. If you think that's cute, you can be yeah.
Now,
Well, it's all right. It's a little cute. Okay, it's
That's fair.
very cute.
All right. Okay.
I love it.
Growth. You love to see it.
amazing. Yeah, you see like an individual come out. You recognize them clearly as a rep from Eldath. A rep from Eldath, Cola. They come out. Hi, everybody. I'm Barry Shinemore, and I'm here with our newest representative for Eldath Cola, DJ Glargoplasm. And you see DJ Glargoplasm walks up onto the stage, the same gooey bastard from before. He is, instead of in like a kind of amorphous kind of form this time, he is like almost wearing like a suit, except he's not wearing anything. It's just like his suit, his body is kind of like been ridged and formed to look like a suit, almost like a jello mold, if you will, right? As he kind of walks up and he goes, blah, 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 blah. And the Chris Core goes, "Thank you so much. I appreciate this honor, despite being born in the Sheedanism system." At which point he takes one of the colas that Barry hands him, cracks it open, and just pours it like on top of him. Like he doesn't have a mouth. So it just like he just pours it onto himself, and it just kind of flows down onto the rivulets, and like it gets absorbed. It doesn't like it doesn't sop too much onto the floor, but then it goes blah 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 blah, and the Crisco goes, "Yum, delicious."
Traitor.
When we flash back to the crew, Remy is already like furiously like typing on her crystal, and like if you could see what she's typing, like DJ Gargle Balls, really how did our team lose that? Mom, this is ridiculous. And like you can hear like the crystal like cracking with each tap until she hits send, and you hear the ping of the message sending, and then her crystal just crumbles.
Amazing. Yeah, it just turns to literal stardust in your hands as and there's like a little bit of a bright flash as well as like that final tap connects and the thing just shatters, and the intelligent light that was contained within erupts outward of it. And as it busts out, you hear like small like little whispers say, "We're free, we're free," as like the light literally flies off.
What did they say? You got cut off because of your how high pitched it was.
Oh, it's we're free, we're free,
We're free,
Okay.
we're free, as they fly away.
Incredible.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my god. I think Lola immediately starts to use her crystal core to live stream. She's like, "So everybody, this is the traitor DJ Gorgersmore or whatever. Says he used to be in the Leviatar system, but I don't think so. I think he was never one all along, and I don't even think he can feel pain."
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. And then she shows the crystal to Remy to feature Remy.
Remy says, "You have 1 second to move that thing out of my face."
Ooh, is that a threat?
It's a promise.
Ooh. She just keeps it there.
As Remy and as Remy and Lola continue to flirt,
Jesus, that's strong.
as they continue to interact, you see the rep say, "Yes, and I have been told that due to the brand deal with the city, Eldath Cola is able to present you, DJ Glorgoblast, with the key to the city." And she hands over like this like large crystalline key, which he graciously accepts and then just immediately like shoves into his body. And he goes blah, 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 and the thing goes, "For safekeeping." And there's like it gets a laugh from the crowd, like not like a genuine laugh, but like an earnest one.
Lola looks in horror, still holding the crystal in front of Remy's face. But she just screams. I think she just screams. In a way that will affect everybody around her.
Oh, one of
Oh,
those
no.
screams.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna say everybody go ahead and take a powerful blow
Okay.
as Lola just rips a huge scream and just like the entire crowd gets like knocked out.
I got a hit.
Which one is that Savior?
No, it's plus conditions.
Oh. Oh, okay. I missed again.
So missing on this one is actually good. So Mist, go ahead and take your experience. How does Starlight weather this sonic banshee scream from Lola?
I feel like Starlight was like trying to get away from the crowd as it was and kind of just like sneak off and be a little shit. So I feel like they were out of proximity when this went off. Like
Sure.
they were perched in a tree or something, if there are even trees or
It
buildings.
was more horizontal kind of effect rather than vertical, you know?
Nice.
Like,
Do I still mark off potential for that?
You do. You get potential. You get
Yep.
good experience. Yeah, Starlight is just not even there for them to be hit by the AOE of this sonic scream. Beautiful. For Nyx and Remy, you both got a 7 or an 8. You can choose one. You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. Or you give ground. Your opposition gets an opportunity. Or you struggle past the pain. Mark 2 conditions.
I will struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
What was the first option again?
Lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition.
I think in this moment, actually, Remy is going to lash out.
Nice. What does that look like?
She reaches out, grabs Lola's hand, closes Lola's hand around her own crystal, and starts applying pressure to like make Lola's hand start crushing her own crystal. And she yells out, "Will you shut up with this stupid influencer bit for 5 seconds?"
Nice.
really, my crystal!
Do you smash the crystal? Do you break it?
Like you hear cracking, and maybe some people are unsure of whether like Lola's hand is breaking or the like thing inside her hand is breaking.
Sick. Lola, go ahead and take a powerful blow as Remy like crushes you like this. As well, Nyx, which 2 conditions do you mark?
I am marking angry because I'm also angry like Lola is about how we're losing to the other drink company. But I'm also insecure because I could have told more people to drink Leviatonic and I didn't.
Oh,
Please.
still just continuing to be the sweetest evil boy. Amazing. Lola, you weather the storm. So you mark that experience. What does it look like as Remy attempts to crush your hand and your crystal, and you what does it look like as you weather it?
So I think that she just like braces herself and like really does not want to break her crystal, not even in a fun way. So I think that she exhibits this weird amount of strength where she like presses back against Remy's hand to and just like focuses with like all she can and tries to do like a chirp that will loosen Remy's grip.
Absolutely, yeah. You just almost out of instinct, I must protect my cell phone. You do this like this high high sonic impulse chirp just directly at Remy's hand as it's like trying to crush yours. And Remy, you feel the nerves and the muscles in it go slack slightly, and it's just enough for Lola. You're able to pull your slim hands out from Remy's with your cell phone intact, without any damage.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. Lola, you can tell that Lola, as much as she eggs Remy on all the time, she's not ever concerned about her own well-being, but this crystal is everything. This crystal is everything she is, everything she does, everything is in this thing. So I think she actually exhibits like a sincere kind of like, no, you can't do that. Like, you cannot take this from me.
Like a preservation instinct, but it's for the crystal, not herself.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
My son.
Yeah, my son.
I do think that like as Lola like pulls away from Remy, and like there's like that like twitch in her hand from Lola's chirp. Like, that's, like, just enough to, like, bring Remy back. And she looks at her hand, and she looks at Lola, and she clocks the sincerity on Lola's face.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's not a big deal.
We should go.
Yeah.
Before we move out, I would like to try a cheeky little thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
So while this is going on, I can only do this if I charge up. So I'm gonna try and charge up.
Okay, let's see it.
There's no situational. Oh no, I mark another condition.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I thought a hit would be good for charging up.
It just says on a 7 to 9 mark a condition, doesn't say that you actually. Oh wait, it's a hit, so I would hold 3 burn. But on
you should still have 3 burn from earlier.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Okay, so I still have burn, but I would mark in condition. But you can't hold from scene to scene.
That's true. Okay, and this is a different scene. No, you're all good. You're all good. You're all good. So we'll say, I think I'll say that this is your call, Starlight. Do you want to mark an additional condition as you would normally in this moment, or do you want to take the condition from earlier? Just the condition from earlier.
I know this sounds petty of me to ask, but would I mark off? I don't think I would mark off experience either way, right?
You would not mark off experience.
Okay,
because you succeeded both checks.
True.
You're like 1 away from a level, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind marking off an extra condition and just saying she was too angry in the moment earlier there wasn't really a clear move she could make. Or if she did do like a reality storm, she could have just hit like Mr. Clippy split up pretty good. So she could have spent her burn like and only hit like the duplicates or something like that, if that makes any sense. Earlier.
Sure. So you're wanting to say that you're wanting to take another condition now?
Yeah, I'll take another condition.
Gotcha. Which condition?
I will take guilty because I feel like I'm holding the team down.
Oh, I love that.
Oh no!
Hell yeah, absolutely.
I made Bird feel bad.
Oh.
And so I have 3 burn. And I'm gonna use a flare called Snatch, which I spend a burn to use my powers to seize any one object up to this. I'm gonna wait until he gets off stage to do this. But once he gets off stage, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use Snatch burn. Spend a burn, and seize that key to the city.
Hell yeah, absolutely. Do you want this? I love this. First of all, let me just ask you this, because you can do this. I'm gonna say no problem. Like, you could do this no problem at all. My only question to you is, do you want this to be sneaky or not?
I will spend as much burn as necessary for this to be sneaky. It just says spend a burn.
Well, the spending of the burn is what's letting you do the flare, right? Which lets you do this specific thing, right? To seize that one object. Which is why it's like no problem that you want to grab this thing, right?
Right.
The only stipulation in my mind is whether or not you want to do it sneaky. Like, if you want to do it sneaky, I think at that point it would be a check for it to unleash your powers in a subtle way. Otherwise you could just do it.
I will try to unleash my powers in a subtle way.
Absolutely. Okay, great. So go ahead and roll to unleash your powers. Trying to stealthily steal the key out of DJ Glorboplasm.
Hit.
Okay, awesome. So on a hit with unleashing your powers, I believe you succeed, but the power is unstable or weakened in some capacity. What do you think that looks like in this moment?
Sugar.
I have a suggestion if you'd like.
I am open for a suggestion.
Sure. I think that nobody notices except for the DJ that you take the key.
You know what? I feel like that's fair, because it is kind of like reaching into his being to take it. And it's
Right.
like, oh, this shitty little owl being a little shit.
Amazing. Yeah. So what do you think it looks like as Starlight seeing like the event kind of come to a close and DJ Globoplasm walk off the stage? What does it look like as you stealthily move up and grab the key out from him, like while everyone is looked away?
I feel like she gets into like an alleyway, kind of like pauses time for a second. A few seconds, like runs up, snatches this key, right? And then comes back. And then as she's sneaking out of the alleyway, I think the DJ will see the glint of the key under her wing as she flies back towards the group.
Absolutely, yeah. I love it. Yeah, Starlight, in those brief seconds of pause time, right? You run up to DJ Glargoplasm, shove your bird talons like deep into this like goopy body of his, closing your hands around the metal of the key, and you pull it free with like a slurp. And as it comes free, it's a little difficult to pull it free because like time has stopped in this moment, so it's like you're kind of fighting against the time stop as well. But you manage to pull it off, although a couple of bigger kind of chunks come with it as you kind of like run back. And I'm gonna say, as you unpause time, tucking the key underneath your wing as you flap back, these larger chunks kind of slough off of it onto the ground and begin to like inch away back to where you know DJ Glargoplasm was as you kind of flap off and fly away. Perfect. And you go and rejoin the party at that point as well, Starlight?
Sure.
Excellent. As just the Starlight lands right down next to you, it is like mid-afternoon, and you feel a rumble as an explosion rocks through Prestigia. feeling like it's coming from the newly refurbished stadium.
That's right above my home.
Oh no.
Oh, also, Starlight is now 6 feet tall, and looks like her wings kind of like once it's open, it like kind of looks like the nebula Dimbo was describing earlier.
Absolutely, yeah. Starlight's normally small and kind of like compact form, as well as some more subtle image, has taken on a larger format, very feminine in nature, as well as like glowing nebula and stuff, and large cosmic dust just kind of billowing past them. A much more colorful segment, right? Excellent, yeah. And as you kind of like are taking in her appearance, you feel a second boom rattle through the mountain of Prestigia.
As she lands, she goes, "That was not me."
What is that?
I don't know, but it's coming from the stadium.
Well, no time to waste. And Nyx is just gonna start running that way.
Oh wait, since this would be a change of scene anyway, right? Can I use the? I'm gonna use 2 burn to get to the scene first. With move, you can spend a burn to move to any place you choose within the scene, or spend the second burn to move to any place you've previously been, which I would say would be right over the stadium.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this. Do you want to bring the party with you? Because I would say that you can do that if you attempt to unleash your powers.
I can try. I will roll for it.
Absolutely.
Full hit.
Hell yeah. What does it look like as Starlight does this?
Come now, everyone, under my wing. I will take us there. She kind of just like envelops everybody underneath her ginormous wings. And then she just kind of like lifts a hand, claws through reality, and just kind of like moves them through it.
Hell yeah. What did Lola say?
And she's like, whoa, wow.
Yeah, you are buffeted through this dimensional tear that Starlight has like ripped open with their claws, buffeted by their wings and guided through as you arrive slap dab in the middle of the stadium, and it is a very similar sight. A moment of deja vu comes through all of you as you see the rebels attacking once more, although this appears to be maybe a little bit of a different group. You do not see Thorn in the Side, for example, in this fray, but you do see several other rebels moving about, many using Solari's classic pistol kit, as well as what appear to be several other like healers and stuff moving throughout in squads. What do y'all do?